Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Nick here, aka Mug of Tea Gamer. This is my second video for Six Nations Rugby from EA Rugby 2008. The first match was England against Italy. A pretty run-of-the-mill victory for England. A number of tries, racked up the tries. Nothing necessarily particularly spectacular, but a good win. Now we're getting on to England against Scotland in Twickenham. So the Calcutta Cup match. This should be a lot of fun. Let's have a quick look at my starting 15. I got no injuries in the last round, so I've got the same 15 as before. Right, let's get cracking, okay? So I'll be playing as England against Scotland. This is from 2007. So that's the squads we're looking at. Scotland that particular time were struggling a little bit, particularly with their backline play. They've got some fantastic strike runners, some good half-backs, but they were struggling with creativity, really doing anything with the ball they got from the forward. So it could be a little bit frustrating watching England and Scotland play at times, because they were scrapping over the ball, and when they got the ball, wouldn't necessarily do a huge amount with it. So let's see if perhaps we can break that rule today. It's a lovely dry nighttime by the look of it. It looks like we're under the floodlights. Now am I going to throw straight into touch? No, I thought it might. I thought blindside the wingers there, but that was moronic. Okay, starting off from that incredible low point, let's see if I can get better from that. Come on, give me the ball! Hooray! Again, using Borthwick there to steal the ball from the front. Right, now I'm going to grind forward using my forwards, not only to gain ground, but also hopefully to tie in enough of the Scottish loose forwards. And let's use, Jason Robinson's cut up, straight through, pass, good, kick through, no, come on, chase, ball, chase, take it down, that's it, dash, right, what happened there? Oh, he took the ball over his own try line, excellent, right. Okay, go and see if Dayglow can get anywhere. Right, here we go. Yes, try! Hooray! Good, Joe Worsley. So, that looked like when I grabbed the ball through, the Scottish player picked it up and then I tackled him over the line, so he carried it over his own goal line, which is the reason why we had a scrum. And then, as you can see, a couple of phases and we had a try. So, let's see how we do. We've got relatively high win today, but it's okay. Good kick, and I think that went over. Yes, it did. Great. Okay, good start. Let's see. Oh, we've got a long kick here. We're running and broken play. Let's see how we do. Okay. Let's see if we're going to test out the Scottish back three now. Whoop. That wasn't a particularly good defence. Never mind. Right. Let's see how we do here. Played this before in the past and picked up a number of injuries against Scotland. So let's hope we are okay. No! I don't know what noise that was that I just made. No! Right. Let's see if we can get the ball back. I thought, oh, Mark Quetta will be away with it. No! He was not fast enough. Never mind. Let's see how we do now. Okay. So at the moment, it seems like Scotland just going through the gears. Not making huge ground. Not doing anything particularly intelligent so far, but still got control of the ball. And this, a little bit sympathetic, a little bit typical of Scotland during this particular time. You kind of go multiple phases, but really very little actually done with the ball. Having said that, I've just done something completely moronic there. I don't know what I was doing. Kicked it straight back into the forwards. I think I lost my bottle. Didn't trust Jason Robinson to actually just go and give it a go. Oh, but that's a lovely tackle into touch by Phil Vickery, my captain for today. Great mullet there, you can see. Right. Excellent. Now, we're on the halfway line. So the question is, do I try to bash it up through the middle using my forwards, which I think I might do, or... Oh! Oh, Steve Thompson. You forget, actually, that he was really quite a fast player. He was a bit chunky, but suddenly found himself with acres of green pasture in front of him. And a lovely sidestep. I might even pull out my Bill McLaren in a second and start sort of, he was like an electric eel in the loose there, or something like that. 15 stone of prime British beef, etc., etc. on the hoof. Right. Are we 2 tries up? 2 tries up? Yes. Okay, great. Let's see how we do now. Okay, so kicked it short, keep it tight. We're going to grind it up, grind it up, grind it up, grind it up. As you can see just below the packs, you can see the power bars. So England running low on juice, but we've sucked into place. Let's see if Jason Robinson, yep, cut through that midfield. Oh, no. Tap tackle. Oh, I lost it in contact. No. Right, but made some ground. So there we go. Okay, good. So some nice tackling there. Let's see how we do. Thompson again. Nice tackle. Nice tackle. I think time to do some little bit more aggressive tackling, yeah? Right, here we go. Having said that, I've just completely missed a tackle. And good tackle by Corey there, though. That is lovely. Right. What am I... Oh, what do you mean I lost the ball there? Did they use Hansen Ruck, or did I was just not concentrating? I don't think I was concentrating. I was too busy thinking, what do I do with the ball, that I didn't concentrate on making sure... Oh, you see, that's typical Scotland. They had a lovely move there. And yet... they went and slightly fluffed it. Now, let's see if we can do anything here. Right, I've done a grubber through. Let's see if Jason Robinson's pace will take... Yes! Yes! That came from nothing, really. That came from nothing. Just knowing that if you get in close, grubber the ball past the fullback, can't tackle you, or otherwise potentially could be penalty try. Skip round and trust the skill of the player. They'll be able to pick it up without knocking it on the hoof, which is what Jason Robinson did there. Lovely play. Easy as pie once you know what you're doing. Right. There we go from the Jason Robinson try. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And on we go. Begin second half. 21-0. Nice. Cruising at the moment. Let's see what happens. Now this is a point where you sort of say, in real life, if your team was 21-0 up, what would happen at half-time? I think Scotland would have made some significant changes at half-time if they're 21-0 down. But they didn't, which is where, you know, obviously, this is just a computer game, in inverted commas, but this is where a computer game doesn't get things quite right, because something would have changed. Either personnel would have changed on the pitch, or you would just change your just attitude and sort of say, right, we're gonna you know, particularly try to open them up a particular way. Right, we're gonna go, I think we're gonna go on the blind side this time. Okay, cool. Right, after a couple of phases, look like we've broken them down. Now Tate and to Robinson, and Tate drew his man well. And there we go. Jason Robinson gets a score, but it was made by going right, going left again, and then going right. Particularly the run by Johnny Wilkinson that dragged a whole load of the... Johnny Wilkinson taking the ball on the open side, going around to the blind side, drawing a whole load of players that way, pulling them out of the position, and then when you break right again, you've got a significant overlap, or a lot of space anyway, that they could exploit. Right, that was actually a good try. I actually think that was well worked, but there we go. That's just me just being... that wasn't brilliant, never mind. Right, let's do a quick kick. Let's see what this will do. Oh! Sometimes you just got to chance your arm. You chance your arm, just give it a speculative kick over the back, make the defence have to deal with it, and it only takes a little fluff by them, and you're in. Particularly when you're kicking to the right, where you know you've got Jason Robinson hanging around, Yeah, the pressure. Probably like half the time they'd have cleared that ball up, but that particular time they didn't. And this is a far more satisfying game than the Italian game, which was a little bit, I don't know, was just not playing particularly well. Whereas this game, suddenly things are clicking. And who knows, perhaps it's just luck. Perhaps it's just taking Scotland a little bit more seriously than Italy. All due respect to Italy, apologies, etc. But suddenly you just think, okay, this is working. I think probably I was trying to show off too much against the Italians, trying to run it instead of just playing in their half. Who knows, I'm probably just talking nonsense. Anyway, either way, it's a proper stuffing, which is a lot of fun. Right. And suddenly, he says, I suddenly make a complete hash of it. But sometimes when you're just in top, you're just on top. And everything starts just to go well for you, except for that one where I've lost the ball. But I'm going to use Cueto here, and I'm going to go in on Parks and see... Nah, I was hoping to charge down his kick, but it didn't work. Right. But still, we're in the ascendancy. I mean, you have to say, for instance, all the lineouts were dominating. Sometimes things just go so easy. You think to yourself, gosh, am I playing like at the, the club level or something like that? Anyway. Illegal move. Come on, ref. Yellow card, ref. Are you blind? Etc. Etc. Right. Let's punt. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we should win this line out. Let's see how we do. Grind one over. Get a try for the fatties, as the Australians call them. If we can. Great. Okay. This is a good win, particularly as it's just... So Sheridan, Big Ted. This is just a good win. It's always nice to put. Well, don't get me wrong. It's great to win every single match, but when you start like getting like a cricket score, then you're kind of like, okay, great. Even if I drop a game, no, terrible. Then at least, you've got a good points advantage here. I think. So far, what we won 26-3 against Italy, and this one here is now 47-0, which is a ridiculous score. And it's more like the sort of scores that England were getting around like 2001, where they just got a number of just stupid scores, getting crazy high scores. Oh, high tackle, ref, terrible high tackle. Oh, yeah, good, thank you. I actually thought the referee might just like ignore that. Just might go, oh, I didn't see anything. Perfectly good tackle. Sometimes the high tackles don't get picked up, and that's frustrating. And then you think, oh, you know what? If that's the way it's going to be, fine, I'll start doing high tackles. And suddenly you find yourself getting pinged or getting a player sent off. You're like, hang on a second here. They were doing high tackles all over the place, and they got nothing. I do one high tackle and I'm suddenly just sent off. Disgraceful. Oh, lovely offload. And a try. Beautiful. That was nice. That was a nice try. There we go. Got a bit close to the post as well, so hopefully this should be okay, unless I totally fluff the stick. That should be okay. Beautiful. Straight up into the higher terrace levels. And we're down into the last 30 seconds. As we're doing a short match, time goes so quickly. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's try to run it. Come on, come on! To Jason Robinson, let's see if we can cut through. Come on, cut through, there. Cutting through the defence. Let's see if we can get... No! No! Let's see if Scotland try to run this, or whether what'll happen now. If they kick it out, or we'll get even a... Oh, I've got an injury. Oh, Johnny Wilkinson's injured. Why? I should have just chucked it out. That was such a stupid thing to do. No.
Move away, tackler.
La, 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 la.
It's away.
There you go, boys and girls. A lesson. When you've won the game, just finish the game. Have I got an injury there or not? Anyway, games won. Lovely big score. What was the score again? I don't mean that makes something. Oh, what was the score again? 54-0. A ridiculous score. Wouldn't happen in real life, and I might have to check the game setting to make sure I've not made this far too easy. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, notification bell, and write a comment. If there's any particular games you want me to play, I've got Star Wars Battlefront for PlayStation 2 here, and I've got lots of rugby games. Give me a shout out if there's a particular club, team, or national team or representative team that you'd love to see play. Do give me a shout. I will be doing some New Zealand stuff, and I also do some Springbok stuff, because I do particularly enjoy those two teams. I also enjoy the Wallabies and every other team that exists, and it's always fun to play as like a team like Portugal, and just see how far you can go in something like the World Cup. Okay, hope you have a good day. Hope you're all well. Take care. Have a great day. Okay, bye bye.